Dr. Brand, we're ready over here.
Hello there. I am Dr. Amelia Brandt. It is so nice to meet you. It must be a little bit weird meeting another human. Well, besides the 999 other ones that you've grown up with. Well, let me scan your badge number. Do you mind? Thank you. Okay. Here you go. And we have... Perfect. There you are. Well, I've actually been in cryosleep for the last, I don't know how many years. But since you and your fellow humans have reached such an important milestone in your life, I'm finally ready to be awake again. It kind of just felt like a really long nap, but I'm still getting used to being awake. So it's my job to check your status. You are the first round of humans to be developed, and you all look pretty great so far, so it's an honor. How has the planet Edmonds been treating you? Glad to hear it. So you're obviously familiar with Case.
Yes, I would say so.
I'm sure that Case has done a superb job raising all the humans.
I have.
But it is my time to check up on you, ask you some questions, and let you know a little bit more about what's going on. Does that sound alright? Okay. So, well, as Case might have told you, this is the new Earth. There are other humans that reside on the planet Earth. That's where you were conceived, and that's where I was born. But this is the new planet now. I don't know how much you know about the Earth's plans, but my father, Dr. Brand, he had two plans in place. First was Plan A, and that would have required a gravitational theory for propulsion, but that's the people on Earth's job to figure out, not ours. It's been quite a while since I've been able to check in with them, but what we're concerned about, what I'm concerned about, is Plan B, the 5,000 embryos that I transported to this planet. Well, you are of the first round, so the first 1,000. The first to be grown up and awakened. Case, I see, has taught you all the necessary basic life skills, talking, eating, socializing with the other humans. I hear that you know 3 languages. That's more than me. Case is more than just a marine surplus robot. He saved my life twice. Well, don't know my history by now. I got here. We were trying to discover new planets that humans could habitate once Earth is inevitably destroyed. Earth is very diverse. There's a lot of deserts, there's a lot of water, greenery, animals and plants, but if you've been outside Edmonds, it's a little bit barren compared to what I'm used to. I see here that you found quite a few new species of plants and animals. It's very exciting. Well, your sun is Pantagruel. The sun on Earth is just called the sun. Although, in some science fiction, they call it Sol. If you haven't heard of science fiction, remind me later to tell you some stories. Okay. I'm seeing some very favorable data from you. We're finding that Edmonds is breathable in terms of air quality, the soil, good for farming. Okay. Well, the other planets that we visited, the only other one that may have been suitable was much too close with Gargantua, a massive black hole. So I consider it quite lucky that we got to Edmonds in the first place. This planet was Dr. Wolf Edmonds' discovery. He was part of the Lazarus missions, but unfortunately we lost him before you were born. He was a very, very smart man. So, okay, back to business. Okay, I would love to get some data from your brain. It's non-invasive. I'm sure that you've done this with Case many times growing up. We just have these goggles for you. To protect your eyes while I do the scan. To protect your eyes while I do the scan. Okay. So I'm just going to plug into your suit via this cord. So this goes behind you and the other to my reading device. Are you ready? Can I ask you to look over here? And move your eyesight over to the side. Okay. And back towards the center. Now I would like you to close your eyes. I'm going to raise the levels and bring them back down again. Okay, you can open your eyes. I think that's all the data that I'll need. Will all be recorded. Perfect. Wow. It's all going great. Okay. Oh, I'll take these off of you. There you go. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to take the charge from your suit, and I'm going to download your suit data. So it says here that you spend 3 hours outside a day. So your suit should have been collecting the data for us. Oh. Okay. So you're outside more in the late afternoons. Wow. That's some interesting weather. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. I'll plug you back in. There you go. So a test that Case has not been able to do with you yet involves looking at the material that collects under your fingernails. So I'm actually going to try something new with you. I'll be wearing these gloves for segmentation. First, we have our petri dish. And this will be activated by the same stuff that I'll be spraying on your hands to prep them. Okay. And we spread that around the dish. Okay. Wonderful. Now if you would just extend your hands for me. Okay, hand number 1. Rub it into your fingertips. Okay, can I see your other hand, please? Thank you. And thank you. Okay. I'm just going to be using this tool. Don't worry, it's not sharp. And gathering any gunk I find under your fingernails and putting it in this dish. Okay, here we go. Too unpleasant for you, is it? Good. Okay. And for your other hand, just like that. Good. Last one. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Now, while we're waiting for those results, can I see your suit pack, please? Thank you. So I'm going to be downloading some information from your pack. Just steps you've taken, how the weather has affected you, how the oxygen levels have affected you, etc. We've gotten some pretty good results so far. So this plugs in. There. So 2 days ago, it was a hot day, wasn't it? So if you were outside, I see. Wonderful. I don't know if you understand how exciting information like this can be. I waited so long for this to become a reality. I am honored to be your earthly guide. Here's your backpack. Okay. So, after all of your counterparts reach a certain age, we will begin phase 2 of Plan B, which would be the next 1,000 people, which is very exciting because we'll have you here to teach them the way of living life on Edmonds. Perfect. Well, I'm just gonna get a couple more measurements. see that the difference in the oxygen levels in the air is making everybody grow quite a bit taller than they do on Earth. Very interesting. So if you don't mind, just standing still. I want to get a couple measurements of body parts to see if they are somewhat consistent with what I've been finding in the rest of the people here. Different spaces affect us in very different ways. It's turning out to be. Okay. Would you mind holding your hand out for me like this? One, two. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. You are just checking all the boxes. I can't believe it's gone so well. Okay. It's a strange thing to fall asleep completely alone on a planet and wake up surrounded by all of you. It's nice to have some company back. Case,
Yes, Amelia?
it says that something's breached the atmosphere. Is somebody landing on our planet?
I think that might be Cooper. It's an American ship.
Cooper. Oh my gosh. Cooper.